everybody!
Hey guys!
I'm your co-host, Cece Adeva.
And I'm your co-host, Nate Eshaghpour. And welcome back to your favorite show on YouTube,
the Stage Playaz Podcast.
Our first guest here today is a triple threat performer, wowing audiences everywhere with her dancing, singing, and acting. But not only can she perform with the best of them, she is the mastermind behind the creation of Backyard Playhouse, which is a gem for the performing artists in our community. So it's our honor to welcome our friend, the Calista Loter.
Hey guys, thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Thanks so much for being here.
Describe your personal journey in the performing arts and what was the driving force for you wanting to create the Backyard Playhouse?
So I grew up in the performing arts. I started in my first production when I was about 3 or 4. I was in this little weird production of Cinderella with it was jukebox musical with Bruno Mars and a bunch of different songs. I was a little ballerina dancer in that one. And from then on, I just loved performing. I took some dance classes and I grew up dancing for 14 years, taking all different types of styles. And eventually I went to Cabrillo Music Theater, which is now 5-star theatricals, and I did 8 regional productions with them, performing in the area with Musical Theater Guild, everything. And I just love performing. And so one day I was at school with my friends, and I was like, it'd be really fun to start a summer camp, a theater summer camp to teach kids. And that's when I was just getting into choreographing too. And so we came up with a bunch of ideas, and we made an Instagram, and we did a production of Alice in Wonderland in my friend's backyard. And that was the start of it. I really just wanted to teach kids theater because I loved it so much, and I thought it would be really fun to be able to choreograph and just be in charge because I like being my own boss.
You go, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl.
So that's why we decided to start it.
That's awesome.
That's so cool. So you're going to Cal Lutheran next year, right? Mm-hmm. So what will you be studying at Cal Lutheran University, and what excites you the most for the next chapter of your life?
Yeah, so I am going to Cal Lu. I'm really excited. I'm doing a major in film and TV with a minor in musical theater. I got a great musical theater scholarship, which I'm very grateful for, so I'm really excited to do musical theater there and film and television. I'm really excited to meet a bunch of new people at college. I've been stuck in my little community bubble, which is great, but with the same people all my life growing up in theater. And I'm really excited to meet new people from all around and perform with new people and get all these new experiences.
Who do you credit your successes for in life?
Okay, well, definitely my mom, because I wouldn't have my company without her. Definitely my choir teacher, Miss Abby. She was great in all 4 years of high school, just really teaching me how to be a successful leader. But really, when I was little, I worked with amazing directors my whole life, including Louis Wilkenfeld, who directed a bunch of shows at 5-star, Michelle Elkin, a beautiful choreographer. My agents when I was little, definitely. So yeah, I've had a lot of great experiences with directors in the past.
So what excites you the most about what you see in the future generations of performers that you get to teach?
Okay, I've thought a lot about this. I really love the idea of a community when it comes to theater. And what I really like about the Backyard Playhouse is that I feel like we've created this little community and this family that people want to be a part of and people enjoy being a part of. So I really love how this generation of performers adapts to that family environment and wants to become a family and work with each other. I think that's really great. I just see a lot of teamwork involved in productions, and I think that that's going to turn into something really beautiful when they all grow up.
Describe the experience that people can expect when they become part of the Backyard Playhouse family.
Yeah, this kind of ties into the last question too. I think the first thing that you can expect is to become a family. Because we don't teach classes. We don't have weekly classes, which is a completely different dynamic than, taking classes. Being in a production is so different because you don't know when the next one's going to be. You don't know if you'll be able to do the next one. So you really want to cherish those moments that you have with your cast and your directors and performing because you want to keep coming back because it's not, you're not expecting to come back every time. So the family dynamic in a Backyard Playhouse show is really special.
What are 3 tips you can offer aspiring performers to take to their game for the next level? In other words, how can they impress you when they audition for Backyard Playhouse?
I always love to see confidence when a child walks into a room for auditions. I love when kids have a lot of drive and they come in with a purpose and preparation, knowing that they love what they do. And sometimes we get kids that have never done this before. And I love when I can just tell when they come in and they want to be there and they want to try and they want to do it. So I think preparation, having a purpose and intention when you walk into a room, and definitely confidence.
Is there anything that people might not know about the Backyard Playhouse, but they should know?
Yeah, I mentioned this a little earlier, but we did in fact start in a backyard, actually, in my friend's backyard with this little teeny set for Alice in Wonderland. We had no idea what we were doing when we started. It was literally a backyard, so like we had one corner of the room be for vocals and the other corner for dance, and our stage was just a grass field. And I think it's cool because it started the Backyard Playhouse. We actually started as Backyard Productions, but then we became a real nonprofit. It became the Backyard Playhouse.
That's so cool. So, other than auditioning for specific character roles in productions, are there any other opportunities that people can have with costume design, helping out backstage, anything like that?
Yeah, so we actually have a student costumer that I love, Sam Bradley. Sam's amazing. Sam does all our costumes for us. They did costumes for Seussical especially, made our big, long Gertrude tail, Maisie's tail, everything, and they continued with us for Frozen, and they're doing Mean Girls. I met them at school, which was great. And yeah, definitely tech. We have Erin Coleman who does make some props for us. And if anyone's ever interested in coming to tech our shows or doing anything, please reach out to us. We are so excited to have new students and new experiences for everyone. So there is definitely opportunities. And also, all of our staff members are always high school or college students, which I think is really cool. Our directors, choreographers, stage managers, vocal directors, we have our triple threat coaches. They're all teens, all friends of mine. It's a super fun experience, and there's actually scholarships available for the members that help us out.
That's awesome.
What does a normal production schedule look like for the Backyard Playhouse from auditions to the final show?
Yeah, so I always pick our shows. I go on MTI and I'm like, what's show's happening now? And I pick our show. I always get really excited about it. I watch a bunch of little videos about it, and I do a lot of research. And then we have our auditions, which we usually get the same kids, but sometimes we get a few little extra gems in there that we've never met, which is really exciting. And so we have our auditions, and then we start a rehearsal process, which it's different for different shows. So like Seussical, which was a main stage at the Sheer Forum, we had rehearsals 3 times a week. And then we had our one day of tech, which is pretty usual for Backyard Playhouse, which is very interesting. We have one tech day. Usually there's like a week, but we had one day. And then we have our performances the next day. But for Mean Girls, that's happening now. It's more of a camp style. We do those in the summer, which is like 2 to 3 weeks of like intense training. And then for Mean Girls, we get a week of tech and our performances.
What are some of your short-term and long-term goals for Backyard Playhouse?
Right now, we're really focusing on getting Mean Girls Junior done. We just came from rehearsal right now. Cece's doing wonderful in it. We love having her. We're really focused on getting that done, getting that perfected and performed, and getting ready for our 2025 season, which is really exciting. Some long-term goals is we'd love to have our own performance space or our own theater to really rely on. I also, since I'm going into film school, I would love to incorporate some music videos or some film musical theater involved in the company. I think that would be really cool as well.
What is the production lineup for the 2025 season of Backyard Playhouse?
I am so excited for this lineup. In the spring of 2025, we have Wizard of Oz Youth Edition, which is going to be really fun. In the summer, we're doing Descendants, 1 act, which I'm very excited for. That one's going to be fun to choreograph. And then in the fall, in like over a year, we're doing Newsies Junior. But the next thing that we have coming up this fall is Into the Woods Junior, which is going to be exciting because we're doing a mentor cast and a junior cast, and we're really excited for that.
How can people learn more about the amazing opportunities to become involved in the Backyard Playhouse? And are there any socials you'd like to share with the audience?
Yeah, we have tons of socials you'll hopefully see on the screen right here. The best way to reach us is through direct message, I'd say, on our Instagram. You can email us totally. Or if you're in the community, if you're ever at the studio, just come up and talk to me. I'd love to talk to you about the company. And there's plenty of opportunities. We're always trying to get new people involved because it's great to have a new community and a new family, adding new members every time.
Would you like to leave our audience with an inspirational message or quote?
Yeah, I'll leave you with our slogan, let your theater bug loose in the Backyard Playhouse.
Thank you so much for being here, Calista. It's such an honor to have you here, and we can't wait to see what's next for both you and Backyard Playhouse.
Yay, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming on. Our next guest is actually a dear friend of ours. He has such unique and amazing talent, and we are so happy to have him here. So without further ado, please welcome Logan Filippi.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me here.
Thanks for being here, Logan. So, Logan, what do you enjoy most about being a performer at Backyard Playhouse?
What I enjoy most is probably the fact that it's run by fellow theater kids. Like, all of us here. And it's just such a joy to work with like Calista and everybody else involved because it's all run by theater kids.
That's really cool.
How has being in Backyard Playhouse personally helped you to be a better performer?
I think that being in shows at Backyard Playhouse has personally helped me by helping me explore my lower voice. I was Mr. Mayor in school recently, and I had to sing really low, and I don't know if I would have found my lower voice as quickly without that experience to help me. And my first solo song that I ever got to sing was in a Backyard Playhouse production.
What would be your message to anyone thinking about auditioning for a Backyard Playhouse musical?
Audition. It would be so much fun to have you. It's like one big family, and it's just really fun.
You've been a part of a lot of different productions, so what makes Backyard Playhouse such a unique experience?
I think that what makes Backyard Playhouse unique from every other show I do is that, again, it's directed and run completely by theater kids, and Calista's technique and style of teaching is so much different from any other director that I have worked with in the past. And it's really cool to see how it differs.
How can people learn more about you? Are there any socials you'd like to share?
You can follow me on Instagram at Logan_Filippi, and you can follow my family's adventures at Hello Sweetie Pies on both Instagram and TikTok. And you can also come see me in Wendy's Peter Pan at the Theatricum in Topanga Canyon and Mean Girls Jr. at Moore Park College.
Awesome. It's been so great having you here, Logan, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Our next guest is such an amazing performer and a proud member of the Backyard Playhouse family. So please welcome Anaya Cardona.
Hi, thanks so much for having me here.
Thank you for being here.
What is it like working with Calista Loter, the mastermind behind Backyard Playhouse?
Usually it's really fun because for other studios, they don't really have a lot of crew members. So most people in the ensemble just do nothing. But Calista makes sure no one is doing nothing.
What is your fondest memory of being in a production?
My fondest memory is probably when I was doing Susical, and there were these lockers in the green room, and we try to find the locker codes to each of them to open them, and we got bobby pins. We stole some and try to pick the locks to open them.
That sounds really fun, actually. Describe what it's like to be a part of the Backyard Playhouse family.
It's really fun because I get to meet new friends and see old friends and just perform with them and have a great time.
That's great. What are you looking forward to most in your next Backyard Playhouse production?
I'm really looking forward to doing Newsies. I'm really looking forward to be dancing and singing. And even if I get ensemble, I'll still be pretty happy.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Anaya. It's so nice to have you on the podcast.
Seriously, it was great.
You're welcome.
Our next guest is an amazing talent and no stranger to the Backyard Playhouse community. We're excited to have her on the show, so please welcome Maddie Lane.
Hi guys, thanks for having me on the show.
Thanks so much for being here.
So what is it that you personally love about being in a Backyard Playhouse production?
What I love about being in a Backyard Playhouse production is basically, first off, performing. That's why I auditioned. But I love meeting new people, especially if it's a camp or you're actually auditioning for it. Meeting new kids is always awesome because it's usually the same kids every time. And I make friends with those kids, but meeting new ones is the best. It's great to have new kids. And also meeting new directors. It's nice to meet some of Calista's friends. And so the next time I see them, it won't be like, who are you?
Yeah, so speaking of loving to perform, you recently starred in the Backyard Playhouse production of Frozen Jr., right?
Mm-hmm.
So, would you like to sing for us your song, Let It Go?
Sure. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen.
kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like this swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fears that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one that crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Oh my gosh, that was incredible. That was so amazing. That was mind-blowing.
Can Backyard Playhouse teach me how to do that? Whoa, that was crazy. It's been so great having you here, and that was incredible. So props to you. That was amazing.
It's such an honor to have you here.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here.
Well, that's it for today, folks. Thanks again for all your continuous love and support for the channel. It really means a lot to us.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your favorite show on YouTube. And with that, I'm Cece Adeva.
And I'm Nate Eshaghpour.
And always remember, all the world's a stage.
And we're all just players in it.
See you next time on
The Stage Players Podcast.
Bye,
Peace.
everyone.
Well, guys, I guess that was a pretty good episode, huh? Guys? Hello? Whoa. I think I just entered the Regina verse. Hello? I'm gonna, yeah,
You know, you were looking so fetch today.
I know. You know, you're looking pretty fetch today, too.
Oh, I know. Do I know you?
Wait, what's your name?
My name is Regina George, and I am a massive deal. I will grind you to sand beneath my Louboutin heel. This is what I get for helping someone lame fit in. Katie Heron, enjoy your temporary win. My name is Regina George. Regina is a fugly cow. Hey, Katie, how you like me now? I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I wanna watch the world burn and everyone get mean. Katie, time to watch your back. Katie, time to turn and cough. Because you took me down, but you didn't finish me off. My name is Regina George, and in case you're keeping score, Katie may have won the battle, but I will win the war for. I wanna watch the world burn. I brought the gasoline. I wanna make the world burn. And you can quote this. Whoa.